Greetings and welcome to the Energy of Taurus. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Please take only what you will. I do welcome you to the channel and its contents. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. And yes, we shall begin, not today with the Great Mirror, but something else, a general reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. We are continuing our fixed series, and this has to do with the materialization and the positions of leadership, the element of responsibility when it comes to the fixed axis is strong, okay, within this reading, as well as the devotion of Taurus to the mysteries, okay, to the occult sciences, to also embodying in a physical way and sublimating anything that revolves or that is defined through mystery, okay? Out of the three earth signs, Taurus is the one that that embodies mystery in its fullest and finest form. That is through the auspices of the mystery of Venus, okay? And with Venus, there is a strong occult nature that is tied to the divine feminine, but also Lilith in its finest depth. Okay, and you can go ahead and Google upon Lilith. Everyone knows about Lilith being the original woman, and there are latent energies that come to this. Okay, that has to do with trying to grab the theme of trying to grab and inherit the earth in some sort of way. This can come out in a very demonic possessiveness that Taurus potentially has. Okay, we'll go ahead and begin now. Okay, so you may be informed either by social media, by friends, by your network, of a way of moving from the 3 to the 7th houses, okay? This has to do with what we can grab, what we can attain and learn from. And this has to do with trying to shape truth, okay? So you may be influenced by others, especially in modes of listening to the worldly aspects of social understanding, okay? Also, this has to do with Mercury, primarily. The mind being unstill, yet in your body's stillness, there are things that you may be receptive to. There is an openness to Taurus, which is not very common, that is here. Okay, this has to do with the auspices of Venus and Mercury guiding you through your immediate network, okay, shaping your truth. This also has to do with trying to understand from a calmer perspective the ways and modes and means of being within the Nine of Cups energy, which revolves around what in particular? Mostly, it has to do with expectation, potential outcomes within the dream world and without it, and trying to make a sort of stance when it comes to sort of reaching out, okay? There's something about a past situation here, about reaching out from a great number of connections, perhaps one particular friend, okay? And within this connection, there has been an element of pain and misunderstanding, okay? To the point of numbness, but you had to essentially reinvest or recycle something within that connection. And now there's something that others can help you sort of make some sort of solution with or through. This has to do with also the mystery of nines. Okay, the nine is in particular, and this is with or without numerological understanding. It has to do with essentially the devotional practice that can be found through philosophical truths, okay, that are questionable. There is a way of fostering through the mind, through Mercury, and through aspects of the 3 and the 7, okay, that is moving through the nine into an understanding, into some sort of truth by what? By particularizing or compartmentalizing some sort of emotional distance, and then choosing to go through with one of those choices. Okay, this has to do with something from the past, a connection from the past. And you may treat all of these connections from the past as the same thing, the same essence. Some sort of humanness emerges out of it. So within all of this, I see something either robotic, okay, something automatic when it comes to this, that has to do with what exactly? Yes, bringing forward sense or calmness, a method, okay, a method of reality that helps you to what exactly? To do things with ease. There's an easiness, okay, of this whole process, to the point where it seems like it's all the same to you. You might as well sort of try. The thing is that the options that Taurus energy usually has, especially when there are many, a great number of them, usually influences and causes an element of stagnation. In this stagnation, there is an ability to be in the present and to also come to fruition with truths that are being informed either by Mother Nature or the immediate environment, friends, students, fellow students of life, whatnot. Okay, this allows you to release primarily tension. Okay, fire that needs to be expressed, anger that needs to be expressed, rage that needs to be expressed because of such stagnation. Okay, and I don't want to harp too much on stagnation. Everyone talks about it. Stagnation is merely a meditative state. Okay, it allows for the stillness of mind, the stillness of being, the stillness of being within oneself. Okay, that's how I see it. Robots or automatic or autonomic positions are essentially they're stagnant, they're fixed. Okay, and fixed energy is not something that is negative. It's very intense. It's very polarized, but also very astute to either environments or progressions. Okay, because they're concentrated. Okay. From this, okay, is what I see a release of fire. Okay, release of fire, a release of fire, and this is a good thing, because what fire brings is an element of either desire or enlightenment. Okay, fire is the bringer of life. Okay, life in its finest form. It's also the mother of invention when it comes to the progress, the evolutionary progress of mankind has been defined by its invention of fire. Okay. Yet fire is something that is passed down. It is a gift from the gods. So there's something about this that reminds me of either the Seven of Cups or the Eight of Cups. Okay, Seven and Eight of Cups, in particular, has to do with intensified visions, intensified feelings. Okay, that are fostered. They're not really real. They're just merely played with in a creative way in order to bring about an effect. Okay, there's a magical signature here that has to do with deliverance. It has to do with a gift from the heavens, okay, that you can deal with in one particular way or another. For further clarification, we shall move a bit deeper, why not, to the same spread. Okay. Yes. So yes, if there is a place of stagnation, okay, like I said, stagnation is, it doesn't have to be generalized into a very negative thing. This is with purpose. This has a spiritual undertone here, okay? And also that robotic theme comes in again, autonomous. Okay, autonomy has to do with propriety, strength within oneself. This has to do with a mode of reflection. There's something that the energy of Taurus is reflecting upon that allows to understand the chaos that Uranus and Taurus has brought about. Okay, with this, there is a possibility of enlightenment through what the Eight of Cups. No, no, no. This is the yes, the Eight of Cups. I told you, Eight of Cups is very strong here. What is coming about is a bringing forward of truth that comes from detachment from modes of observation and modes of observation in relation to what is going on in the world around you, okay? And trying to understand exactly what, okay? With the Eight of Cups, there's a very particular image. There's the 7 and the 8 and the 9. This has to do with letting go of emotional stress, okay? Taurus is going to essentially embrace what has been the Uranus and Taurus energy, to shake things up, okay? Which Taurus is not like, generally speaking, in order to be rid, this is a purgation process, be rid of a connection, okay? Be rid of something in terms of expectation of romantic degree or of an emotional intensity, okay? This allows for an exploration, and it brings forward the Emperor's energy, okay? So when it comes to this, Mars becomes activated in the 7th house of Taurus from the ascendant, okay? And it allows for what? It allows for more of a communal aspect here, a way of giving in a Martian way emotions that are unnecessary freely into the future, okay? It allows you to transform and transfix any sort of energies, okay, that are not conducive for the common good and place them into places that are mysterious in nature, okay? We have Temperance and the High Priestess as well. Where is that coming from? From the Seven of Rods. I told you. So there's something here. That's the Five of Rods, sorry. There's something here about, this would be the 9, the 12 to the 9. The difference of that would be 3 houses. Something that can be communicated in a mysterious way in order to do humanitarian things when it comes to any sort of connections you may have had, okay? There is a distancing, an emotional callousness, a practice here that allows you to merely just pass through emotions, okay? Pass through uh, uh, intensities, pass through pain, if you will. And this is allowing you to become more autonomous. That is basically what I see. When it comes to advice here, yes, let Mars do the work for you. It will bring forward gifts, okay? There's something new coming in terms of gifts, but you have to embrace, for some reason, Manglic energy, Mars energy, and this is a type of action that will come forward, okay, in your autonomy. That is what I see for the energy of Taurus for the time being. I do thank you for your continued support of the channel. Forgiveness for the delays. I've been bringing an ashram back, demolishing the ashram temple that I sustain my time and my energies in. And it's been terribly taxing work in terms of physical labor, which I'm not used to. So I'm developing a body here that is not for me. It's something strong for something else. And I've been very tired. So that is why there has been a delay in readings as of late. But I look to the sun in the 8th house and the sun in Scorpio's energy. Excuse me. And the sun should be coming to your 7th house. Okay, so I do see here, especially if you have a Taurus ascendant, a great deal of mysterious connections being brought about, okay? and you yourself being seen as a type of mystery, someone who brings chaos and disorder to others, but meaningly so. There's something of a humanitarian edge to it, as I've mentioned before, the Aquarian way. Please take care now. Thank you. Bye bye.